What's good, yo? It's supposed to start at 5:30. I don't know why that motherfucker said 4:30. It's supposed to start at 5:30. I don't know why that motherfucker said 4:30. Appreciate you sliding through. Skin the Hardaway Southern T. Back with another EP. And I gotta fit. I get my phone off. My phone off because my time's supposed to be in 5:30. But I see that shit. It said 4:30 on here, so I gotta get that right. I gotta fix that. Got to take care of that. But what's good, Zone? Appreciate you sliding through this, John Zone. Glad you could make it. What's up, D Man Jr.? Appreciate you sliding through this, John D Man. Glad you could make it. Y'all know I don't go on at no 4:30 in the morning, man. Y'all know I go on at 5:30 in the morning. Appreciate you sliding through this, John. What's good, Yoda Wise? I got you, Yoda. Go most definitely check that. Miss Joette, yeah, that time I gotta set my phone right. I gotta set my phone right so I don't keep throwing off the times and shit like that. But Skin the Hardaway Southern T. Back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor as you roll on in. Y'all smash that like button for your boy, whether you here for a good time or a long time. A couple days ago, you know what I mean. Carter Bean was asked a question on his live stream about Jerome Booth Ennis and Virgil Ortiz. You know what I mean. He had a few choice words. He had a few choice words. I saw that, Crush. He had Carter Bean had a truth choice words for Virgil Ortiz and Jerome Booth Ennis. For this Southern T, we pinpointed Jerome Booth Ennis, right? We pinpointed Jerome Booth Ennis, and when Jerome Booth Ennis' name was brought up, Carter Bean, had something interesting to say, none the least. He said that he would beat Jerome Booth Ennis, right? And he said that Jerome Booth Ennis isn't on his level. So Jerome Booth Ennis was finishing up a training session, at his home gym in YS Media, which is Booth's media outlet. You know what I mean? That's where most of his interviews, come from, right? They asked him about the comments that Connor Bean, had to make about him and how he felt about Connor Bean saying that he'll knock him out and how he felt about Connor Bean saying that he wasn't on his level, right? Jerome Booth and Jerome Booth Ennis replied, Jerome Booth Ennis replied by saying, nonetheless, right, he accepted Connor Bean's request, right? Nonetheless, Jerome Booth Ennis replied, like the first thing Jerome Booth Ennis said was, you sound stupid. The first thing he said was, you sound stupid. And then when I heard the first time I heard it, I fucking started dying laughing because you could tell that Jerome Booth Ennis getting real agitated, about all these people talking about him. These people saying this and these people saying that. And it kind of came out. It kind of came out yesterday. I mean, it kind of came out that day. It kind of came out. I think he getting a little agitated, about everybody calling his name and whatnot. I think he getting a little agitated about everybody calling his name and whatnot. He didn't. Jerome Booth Ennis basically said anybody could get it. He basically said, no, if y'all really want it, send the contract. He basically said, if y'all really want to send the contract. And I think I'm getting a little, and this is not for Boots in particular, right? Because Boots ain't the person that's making me get tired of this phrase, right? But I'm getting a little tired of this phrase, send the contract. Like, send the contract. Like, that's what everybody's saying. It used to, like, that shit used to work, right? That shit used to work. Send the contract. Oh, he said send the contract. He want to fight. But now people will tell you to send the contract. And then when you send the contract, they'll tell you they don't like the contract, or it was something wrong with the contract, or it ain't it 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 want the contract I want it. You know what I mean, or some shit like that. And this ain't for boots, right? This ain't for boots. I'm mostly talking to Keith Thurman on this one when I say this one. When you mention to somebody, send a contract, and they actually send you a contract, you're supposed to accept what's on the fucking contract. Anything within reason, you know what I mean? You're supposed to accept what's on that contract, especially when you say send the contract. You can't tell somebody to send you the contract and then complain about the contract that they send. You know what I mean? That what you can't do. So yeah, Crutch is overkill. So that send the contract thing, that's a little overdue. But I'm not blaming Jerome Boost Ennis for it, because he's not one of the people, who overuse it. He's not one of the people who really overuse it. You know what I mean? But he did mention, sending the contract in regards to Connor Bean. You know what I mean? So maybe after, this fight with Chris Eubank Jr., which Connor Bean, has been, working at for a couple weeks now. He has been working at it for a couple weeks now, at least, the last 3 weeks to a month. Because I reported y'all, that October 8th fight date. I reported that fight date to y'all 3 weeks ago on my Southern T. I don't know if you guys remember or not, but I have the Southern T up right now. You know what I mean? So Connor Bean has been, trying to negotiate that fight for a minute. He was also trying to negotiate the Connor Bean fight beforehand. I mean, he was also trying to negotiate the Keith Thurman fight beforehand, which is which is what where all the list came from. At first, he was supposed to be working on the Keith Thurman fight, and then the Chris Eubank news came out as a backup plan. You know what I mean? And that's kind of been the news, ever since. And I'm guessing that the Chris Eubank fight actually did stick, because it was officially announced right yesterday. But I announced the date in the venue 3 weeks ago. But I guess officially, right, it was announced yesterday. Because I guess, I didn't officially announce it 3 weeks ago. You know what I mean? But this fight with Chris Eubank Jr. was officially announced yesterday. So those two guys fighting next, doesn't seem to be in the picture. And also, it's rumored that Jerome Buzinis is in talks. Well, actually, it's rumored that the fight is done between Jerome Buzinis and Stanonis. They just waiting, for a date to put on it. And the rumor is that they're trying to get it. The rumors is that they're trying to get it on the Errol Spence and Bud Crawford card, which is why we haven't got an announced date from Jerome Boost Ennis yet. Hold on, let me get my times right so y'all I don't be having y'all confused. Right now I'm on Eastern time. I'm supposed to be on Central time. But yeah. My bad. Back to what I said. Miss Joette said, I don't think Connor really want any of Boots. I mean, I don't think I don't want to necessarily go with what I think, right? But what I know is none of these young guys are fighting each other. All of these young guys are, fighting around each other. And that's Connor Bean and that's Boost too. I can't say, well, Connor doing this and Boost ain't, when they both, they both pretty much doing the exact same things. You know what I mean? Like, just to be real, they both, if you break down, their resume, strength of resume, and all that stuff, all these guys are pretty much about on the same level. You know what I mean? All these guys are pretty much about on the same squad. Yeah, all these guys are pretty much you know what I mean, on the same type of time as far as the resume go, or you know, something like that, right? So I can't really say, oh well, Conor Ben. I can't really say, oh well, Conor Ben don't want to fight Boots. You know what I mean? When neither fighter has really made an effort. You know what I mean? Neither fighter has really made an effort to really fight each other. It's been talk. What's good, G5? Appreciate you sliding through these junk. Glad you can make it. It's been talks. It's been talks about them being willing to fight each other, right? These fighters, both fighters have said they're willing to fight each other, but there's been no serious talk for either fighter to really fight each other. That's why I have a hard time, listening to people when they tell me, "Oh well, man, Conor Ben ducking, Conor Ben ducking." I'm like, okay, so when exactly did he duck? Did he get a contract? Did he get an offer? You know what I mean? I even have people. These days, a lot of people make up their own stories, when they can't create one. Like when there isn't a story, a lot of people just, make up their own story. I had somebody tell me yesterday that, Jerome Booth Ennis did send Conor Ben, an offer. Never heard of that, never heard of Jerome Booth Ennis sending Conor Ben an offer in my life. Never heard of Conor Ben sending Jerome Booth Ennis an offer in my life. So neither of these fighters are ducking either of these fighters. It's just that when we get to the point where we expect more from one fighter than we do from our fighters, that's when, the problem arises. That's when the rift comes, about. I'm really upset that this shit is fucking with my times, man. For real. Because they just said 4:30 and they just supposed to say 5:30. Like, it's really bugging me. Y'all don't know how this shit fucking with my soul right now. Y'all really don't. Y'all don't know how that's fucking with my soul right now. But what's good, G5? I'm about to play exactly what Jerome Booth Ennis had to say, so you guys can hear for yourself. You know what I mean? 'Cause I want you to hear this, because I fucking died. I want y'all to hear this, because I was fucking crying. When I first heard it, I was fucking crying when I first heard it. You know what I mean? Just the look on his face. Just the look on his face, you could tell that man was super aggravated. You can tell that he getting tired of getting asked. He getting tired of getting asked about. He getting tired of getting asked about, a lot of these fights. He actually said, I'm tired of these guys having my name in their mouth. You know what I mean? I'm about to play the media for y'all. The audio for y'all.
Moms, live and cable free.
When can we expect you back? Fall, winter? As far as your last performance, recently it seems like every undefeated prospect had your name in their mouth. Conor Ben, comes out and says, he wants to fight you. Feels like he can knock you out. He has a fight with Chris Eubanks Jr. Any thoughts on that fight?
Sit on one time, man. I don't want to finish.
I said, Conor Ben, said he would like to fight you. He feels like he can knock you out. And
you don't even believe that himself. He sounds stupid. But don't nobody really know who he is. Like, we can make that happen anywhere, anytime. He's got to keep talking.
So Jerome basically said, you sound stupid. Don't nobody know who you is. And, if you really want that smoke, you could get it, right? That's basically what Jerome Booth Ennis said. And I don't have a problem with what he said. I have zero problem with what he said, right? But another thing I noticed, these young guys, a lot of these young guys, they always saying nobody knows you. Like, why is it that, like, right, all the prospects, it's like all the prospects now, right, they seem to, as you should, right, you should view yourself highly, right? You should view yourself highly, but it's like all the prospects these days, all the prospects these days, it's like they view themselves much higher than all the other prospects. It's like not many people have done much. Not many of these people have done much. Not many of these prospects have done much. They all have done about the same, right? Which is nothing. You know what I mean? They all have done about the same, which is nothing. But it's like all the prospects, Connor Bean too. I ain't just talking about Jerome, talking about my nigga too, Connor Bean too. Because Connor Bean said the same shit. You know what I mean? And I misspoke yesterday because I gave Connor Bean, a pass on that shit. He was like, but he didn't use that as an excuse not to fight people. But Connor Bean do say that all the time. Well, you got to be worth it. You got to be worth it. Jerome Booth Ennis just said, well, nobody really know you. Nobody really know you. I don't like how they say that, man. All y'all prospects, man. Neither of y'all got huge names. Connor Bean name is huge over there in the UK. And Jerome Booth Ennis, you a growing American star over here in America. But truth be told, Booth, you not that big in America. Connor Bean is bigger in the UK than you are in America. But I also like this what I heard. Right, D-man. The man said, hey, I was fucking dying, D-man. The man said, you sound stupid, dog. I was fucking dying, fool. The very first time I heard it, fool, I was fucking dying. But yeah, like, I'm getting tired of, them. I'm getting tired of all them prospects and shit saying that they don't know who you are, or he need to build his name before he fight me, or, you gotta go, fight this person, or all that. You know what I mean? Yeah, D-man. D-man. You know what I mean? I'm sick of that. Now that's different, Ghost. Now, I know this is going to sound crazy, right? But that's a little different, Ghost. Devin already undisputed. You know what I mean? Frank Martin is still a prospect. You get what I'm saying? Frank Martin ain't, top 10, top 5. I lied, because I think he number 11, right? He ain't top 5, title contender right now. So it is a little different from Frank Martin and Devin, because I understand that aspect of it. But when you Connor Bean, and when you Boots, and who's the other guy? When you Virgil Ortiz, when you them, you can't be telling people, oh, you got to go out here and build your name up before you can fight me. Niggas ain't none of y'all got no names yet. Ain't none of y'all a household name yet. Y'all all trying to be built. Y'all all are being built. Y'all all being built. Y'all all got to make a name. Y'all gotta fight each other, and that's what's going to make y'all names pop. You know what I mean? Once y'all fight each other, that's going to make y'all names pop. It's always well, he got to fight this person. He ain't done enough. He ain't done enough. Ain't nobody done enough. I like what Jerome Booth Ennis had to say. I really do. I like what Jerome Booth Ennis had to say. But I also did notice something. So Jerome Booth Ennis and Connor Bean, now they on alert. They on watch, right? They on watch. We got to see how this go. Connor Bean is about to fight Chris Eubank. Jerome Booth Ennis is about to fight Stanonis, right? Right? So Jerome Booth Ennis is about to fight Stanonis, right? So after their fight, after Connor Bean fight Chris Eubank and Jerome Booth Ennis fight Stanonis, win, lose, or draw, this fight with Eubank isn't going to affect Connor Bean's ranking at the welterweight division. So Connor Bean still will have his welterweight ranking. What's good, Aiden? Appreciate you sliding through this, John. Aiden, if y'all could, do your boy a favor, smash that like button. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, if y'all could, do your boy a favor and smash that like button. Greatly appreciate it. Now, win, lose, or draw, right? They lost or win. Even if Connor Bean was to lose their fight versus Chris Eubank Jr., it wouldn't affect his rank at welterweight. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be looking and paying attention. You know what I mean to this Conor Bean and Jerome Booth in this thing. I really feel like the YouTube. I really feel like we popped this off. To be real with you, I feel like we popped this off in the YouTube where this Conor Bean, Jerome Booth in this thing. I really feel like we popped this off. Now we got both guys saying, that they want their smoke. We got both guys saying that they're willing to fight each other. We really got both guys trading fighting words. You got Conor Bean saying, compared to Jerome, he not on my level. You got Jerome saying, Conor Bean, you sound stupid. You can get it in and everywhere. And I like that attitude about Jerome Booth Ennis. But I'm gonna hold Jerome Booth Ennis to this. And it actually make a lot of sense anyway, right? Jerome Booth Ennis said that shit, he'll be willing to go over to the UK to fight. He'll be willing to go over to the UK to fight Conor Bean, which makes perfect sense because Conor Bean is a huge star over there in the UK. So you go over there, you beat Conor Bean. I mean, you get his people, you get his UK people, and now they become your fans, right? You know what I mean? So I'm all for that. I'm all for that. Type deal. I'm all for this fight. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. I'm all for this fight. You know what I mean? I'm all for the best fighting the best. And I had stated not too long ago, like, man, we get into a point in boxing where prospects don't even fight prospects no more. We get into a point in boxing, right, where it's like people, all the people, they starting to skip the hard part. You know what I mean? It's like everybody going straight from proving nothing at all. They going straight to championship title fights. I don't know how you go from fighting nobody at all to fighting a guy like Jermell Charlo, like Tim Tszyu. I think Tim Tszyu got a nice future. I think he eventually will be one of the better fighters at 154. But how the hell did Tim Tszyu come in the game, and how the hell did he get his title shot so goddamn quick? You know what I mean? How did he manage to do that? Like, how did he manage to do that one? He hasn't even been prepared properly, right, to be able to fight a guy like Jermell Charlo. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we trying to get these prospects to skip the process and jump over, steps. But once you finally get them in the ring and they get exposed or they get beat up, then you got to pick up the pieces. You got to figure out exactly what is it, bro. Can I earn myself a wrench when want to join the wrench team on the channel? Shout out to my guy, Aiden. You gotta just, you kind of gotta just be around, Aiden. You kind of gotta just stick around. You know what I mean? Gotta see you a few times. You know what I mean? Like that. Most of these people, actually, all the people in the chat with the wrenches and shit, I see these people, just about every day. I ain't saying I don't see you every day. I do see you every day. I do see you just about every day. You know what I mean? I see you around. I know you family and everything like that. But, it kind of like an organic thing, man. You know what I mean? We be in this motherfucker cooking and the cook happened and boom, wrench. You know what I mean? Wrench. But when it come to Jerome Booth Ennis, like, I ain't blind. I could see the potential. I see the talent. You know what I mean? I see what everybody else see. Now, when it come to Conor Bean, not everybody else, for sure, not everybody else necessarily sees what I see when it comes to Conor Bean. You know what I mean? But believe it or not, this fight between these two, it needs to be talked about. It needs to be built up. I need them at each other's throat back and forth. I need them, talking that shit with each other. I need Conor Bean saying Jerome Booth Ennis ain't on my level. I need Jerome Booth Ennis saying Conor Bean, you sound like a fool. You know what I mean? Because this is the first real time, right? This is the first real time where I ever thought any of these prospects would actually get in the ring and fight each other. Now we got Virgil Ortiz after his fight, right? Virgil Ortiz come right out and he get right back on the same shit. Well, I want to fight Terrence Crawford. I think I'm ready for Terrence Crawford now. Well, before Terrence Crawford fought Sean Porter, they asked you, did you want to fight Terrence Crawford? And you said no. So Virgil Ortiz, now I'm on your ass. Conor Bean and Boots, they getting right. We got them, at each other's throat. We got them, trying to fight and move up in the rankings and knock off the competition to get there. Virgil Ortiz, you sitting in the WBO, you still talking about, I want Crawford. Well, so do Boots. And Conor Bean, they want Earl and Crawford. You know what I mean? So if y'all really want these champions, if y'all really want these title shots, then it's about time y'all go earn it. How about you knock off the guys in the WBO? You're not even number one in the WBO, Virgil Ortiz. Jerome Boots Ennis is number one in the WBO. So you're hollering that you want Crawford, hoping that the WBO will make that fight happen, when really all you got to do is knock off the people in front of you, and the fight will have to happen organically. What's good, Bruce Gas? Appreciate you sliding through this, John Bruce Gas. Glad you can make it, Pimp. Glad you can make it. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time. I got 9 people in the building. I got 13 likes. Y'all do your boy a favor. Smash that like button when you roll on through. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on through. But yeah, Jerome Boots Ennis, he responded. He responded to Conor Bean. Jerome Boots Ennis responded to Conor Bean. And I like what Jerome Boots Ennis had to say. I thought it was funny. He said you stupid, and then he said we could fight anytime in the world. And they even asked him if he would be willing and open to go to the UK. And Jerome Boots Ennis responded by saying yes, he would be open. Yes, he will be open to going to the UK. You know what I mean? So I like this talk, about Conor Bean and Jerome Boots Ennis. It escalated fast. My guy Go said, speed it, put on everybody. He said, Stevie. I said, Stevie. He said, speed it on everybody ass. All them no names, put your best bra and come on and see Ellis. Yeah, he still ain't said nothing to Speedy Rashidi yet. I think he was kind of alluding to Speedy Rashidi Ellis though when he said, man, I'm tired of these folks talking. These folks are always talking. I think that was for Speedy Rashidi Ellis. I think he said that one for Speedy Rashidi. You know what I mean? Because he said these people, he said Conor Bean by name. Well, the announcer said Conor Bean by name. Jerome Boots Ennis didn't necessarily say Conor Bean by name, but the announcer said Conor Bean by name. And then he said, oh, yeah, he could get it. And then he said, man, I'm tired of these folks talking. It's like he was agitated. And I don't think he was agitated by the Conor Bean. He was agitated by the Conor Bean talk too. But when he started to elaborate on it, he said, man, y'all, I'm sick of these folks talking. I'm tired of everybody always talking. You know what I mean? I think that was for Speedy Rashidi Ellis. I think that outburst, that comment right there was for us. Dang, I ain't got no cigars. I thought I had a cigar here. I think that conversation was for I think that little moment right there, that was for Speedy Rashidi Ellis. They was talking about being right, but then they asked him about being. He said being sounds stupid. He said all these guys. He said I'm getting tired of all these guys talking. You know what I mean? But I need him to come on out. With it, man. I need him to come on out because I want to see what he got to say. About Speedy as well, because that's a fight I do want to see as well. I'm just trying to match Boots up. With people who I think, stand a chance against him. The whole is Speedy. Speedy is what, 28 years old? Speedy, 28 years old, 29 years old, something like that. If I'm mistaken, Ms. Joette. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy, whether you're here for a good time or a long time. MP, what the fuck? What's good, King? Appreciate you sliding through this joint. TWT in the building. Glad you can make it, MP. Glad you can make it. When this thing, having a Jerome Boost in this conversation, I had did a Southern T the other day about kind of being, calling Boots out, saying that he will fight Boots. You know what I mean? Boots took time to respond to what Connor Bean had to say. Now, from what's being said, both guys are on board with a future fight. You know what I mean? Both guys do have a fight coming up. Both guys do have a fight coming up, right? So they wouldn't fight next. But after their fight coming up, you know what I mean? Maybe by that time we'll have this Earl Spence and Bud Crawford situation handled. You know, if everything goes as planned, right? If everything goes as planned, Earl and Bud are supposed to fight in November, so that situation to be done. So maybe about the next time, that they fight Connor Bean, Jerome Boots Ennis, it may be for a vacant title. Now maybe they both may fight for different vacant titles, or maybe they might fight each other for a vacant title. You know what I mean? But if everything goes as planned, around this time next year, the 147-pound belts will be open, and it'll be a free-for-all for those guys to be scrapping and picking up those belts. You know what I mean? So maybe we get this fight later next year, and maybe that's what the build-up for this fight is, right? Maybe we get the fight later next year for a belt between Connor Bean and Jerome Boots Ennis. You know what I mean? Because these guys by these guys, I mean Earl and Bud and Thurman. These guys not gonna be 147, for too much longer. So these young guys, it's time for these young guys to start, jockeying for position and putting themselves in position, type deal, because they next up. You know what I mean? It ain't no time to wait. Everybody want to, move around the goal. Everybody want to move around, what's important, to just get straight to the prize. Well, it feel a lot better, right? The goal and the prize feels a lot better. I'm finna roll up real quick. The goal and the prize feels a lot better when you do that shit, you know what I mean, the right way. So we finally got two of the young prospects at 147 to hit at each other. Hopefully we can get them guys in the ring. You know what I mean? Virgil Ortiz is still out here calling out. Bud Crawford. When Bud Crawford is dealing with this Earl Spence situation, I need all the young prospects, right, who feel like they want to fight Earl. All the young prospects who feel like that they want to fight Terrence Bud Crawford. I need y'all. I need everybody to have a meeting, and I need all y'all to fight each other, because that's the best thing smoking. That's the best thing smoking right now, because none of y'all have truly did enough to deserve a shot at Bud or Earl. If anybody feels like that y'all do deserve a shot at Bud or Earl, it's strictly opinion based. At this point, it can only be opinion based, because it can't be justified by the work that these guys have put in. None of these guys have a resume, worthy of a top 10 ranking. But I know a resume, not a record, a resume. But I know this is boxing, and I know that ranking thing works, a little different. So I ain't even go get into all that. So I understand that part of it, right? But at some point, we have to look at our favorite fighters. Like, right, in my case, I got to look at Connor Bean. I got to, in some people's case, right, you got to look at Jerome Boots Ennis, right? Some people's case, we got to look at Virgil Ortiz, right? What's good, Big Tex? Appreciate you sliding through this junk. Glad you can make it. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Greatly appreciate it. We here for a good time and a long time this morning. We in here talking about the comments that Jerome Boots Ennis made in reference to the comments that Connor Bean made. You know what I mean? Jerome Boots Ennis and this Connor Bean thing, it's kind of heating up, man. I ain't gonna lie, and I like it. I like when the prospects be hitting at each other, man. Especially two prospects that I know I think these are the two best welterweight prospects. Certain T, you think Conor better than Virgil Ortiz? Yes, I do. Yes, I do think Conor better than Virgil Ortiz. I think these are the two best welterweight prospects. With the way that Virgil Ortiz fought Saturday, with the way that Virgil Ortiz fought Michael McKinson Saturday, they showed me that if you're a pretty good athlete, you know what I mean, if you have the ability to move a little bit, you could cause, Virgil Ortiz some problems. You could slow him down in his game. You could make him think a little bit. You know what I mean? You could make him think a little bit, right? What I learned over the weekend from watching Virgil fight is that Conor Ben will probably stop Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz comes in behind that high guard. You know what I mean? He comes in, he tries to figure you out behind that high guard. He don't really have the best head movement. He does have a variation of his high guard, right? But he don't have the best head movement. You know what I mean? And if you just throw a high guard up on Conor Ben and you go in there and you just trying to, out punch Conor Ben with the high guard, you're not going to move your head or nothing like that, you're going to be in for a long night. You know what I mean? You're going to be in for a long night because Conor Ben is a power puncher. He's growing into being a power puncher. If you've seen his last couple fights. What's good? Shout out my brother. Appreciate you sliding through this jump. Appreciate y'all sliding through jump. I'm about to play the Jerome Booth in his comments again real quick so y'all can hear what he said out his own mouth.
Every time I fight, I try to improve each and every time. It's to get better and better.
Conor Ben, Specs had your name in their mouth. Conor Ben, recently it seems like every undefeated prospect had your name in their mouth. Conor Ben, comes out and says, he wants to fight you. Feels like he can knock you out. He has a fight with Chris Eubanks Jr. Any thoughts on that fight?
Sit on one time, man.
I said, Conor Ben, said he would like to fight you. He feels like he can knock you out. And
he don't even believe that himself. He sounds stupid. Nobody really know who he is. We can make that happen anywhere, anytime. These guys keep talking too much. Them and whoever else be talking, they know where I be at. They know where I'm at. They come to this smoke anytime, and I'm ready. I'm waiting.
So you willing to travel across the pond?
I don't care where it's at. These boys talking too much, and they ain't really about no action. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see if they really about that action.
You feel like that's a way of building your name up?
Yeah. He probably taking. What's his name? Ryan Garcia. He probably doing that route. Trying,
Boo said, "No." Boo said, "No." You sound stupid. Somebody said, he sounds stupid. No, I love it, dog. That's the shit I love, man. Hey, I want him to see it happen, dog. That's the fight I want. That's the fight I want, dog, right there. But yeah, I feel like Conor Ben is better than a Virgil Ortiz. You know what I mean? Virgil Ortiz fought a guy with absolutely no power the other day, Saturday. He fought a guy with absolutely no power. But the thing I noticed, right? He didn't have to pay for it. Virgil Ortiz didn't have to pay for fighting that guy with no power. But that guy with no power and that sneaky athleticism, right? Because McKinson does have sneaky athleticism, not a power puncher, sneaky athleticism, right? That guy with that sneaky athleticism and that guy with that little bit of power, he was able to land on Virgil Ortiz pretty nicely. You know what I mean? He was able to land on him pretty nicely, type deal. So if a guy who can move, you know what I mean? If a guy who is active gives Virgil Ortiz problems, which they do, when a guy is active on Virgil Ortiz, he likes to throw up at a high guard, and he doesn't have, a high guard like, one Earl Spence. You know what I mean? Earl Spence actually does, still move his head. You know what I mean? With his high guard, he don't move it. He don't move his head. Virgil Ortiz, I'm talking about. Virgil Ortiz don't move his head at all. Almost, with his high guard up. He kind of opens it up a little bit and he shakes his gloves. You know what I mean? But he don't really get his head off the line, does Virgil Ortiz. I believe if you fight like that, against Conor Ben, if you have your head on line against Conor Ben gonna put you out the game. The guy that beat Conor Ben is a brawler puncher. The guy that beat Conor Ben is going to have to be a boxer. You know what I mean? Going to have to be a boxer. That's why Chris Eubank, does stand a chance to beat Conor Ben. And I would favorite Chris Eubank, you know what I mean? Because he is like a boxer and he's a bigger boxer, you know what I mean? So he has a guy like that, a style like that would have to be Conor Ben. I think if you put Conor Ben in there with a brawler or a puncher guy, then he probably going to end up knocking his ass out. And that's just how I feel about it. What's good, J Man? Appreciate you sliding through the joint. J Man, they told me you wanted to join TWT. J Man, you trying to join TWT? Miss Joette said, do y'all think that Boots beats them all, not Spencer or Crawford? Yeah, I do. Personally, true enough, believe it or not, yeah, I do. I do think he do, Miss Joette. I do. But you see how Miss Joette, I got to say, I think he do. You know what I mean? I think he do. I think he beat everybody. I do, Miss Joette. Miss Joette, but the key word, Miss Joette, but the key word in this is I think he do, right? I think he beat everybody. I don't know. I like to know, Miss Joette. You gotta let me know. J-Man, you said, yeah, bro. Bet, J-Man. All right, so Jay, Jay, do you got the Cash App, Jay? Because we already had this conversation about you, J-Man. Like you already in. You're not already family. You done already got the blessings from the families, J-Man. We had this conversation about you yesterday, pimp. You done already got the blessings. J-Man. So right now, we just got to take care of the paperwork. That's all. Take care of that paperwork. And we good. But yeah, Miss Joette, I do think Boots beat all these people. I think he beat all these people, but I don't know. That's the thing. Man. I don't know. And I be having to know, y'all. I don't want to guess. I be having to know. He said, why I can't find the website when I put it in? You must be putting it in wrong. Put this in, Brody. It's the website. That's the website right there. Go fill that thing out, bro, and it'll tell you everything you need to know. Put it in just like that. Put it in just like that, Brody. Put it in just like that. It'll pop straight up. I guarantee you. Put it in just like that. I guarantee y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy, whether you're here for a good time or a long time. I know y'all just now waking up. I know I be on that early side. I know this. When I used to do my morning show, this would be the time where, I'll crank up and we'll be in this big stuggy. You'd have about 30, 40 y'all in here about 6 o'clock in the morning. I know this is the time that my people be getting up right now. I know this is the time y'all be getting up and shit like that. I had one of my old heads tell me, man, T, you don't never come on in the morning no more. I said, I know, man. I stepped off the morning show for my brother 5. You know what I mean? I stepped out the morning show. I got out the morning show. I was like, you know what? I could get my shit in, throughout the day. I get my shit in throughout. I know my brother 5 time work a little different. So it's all good. But I said, I'm gonna wake up bright and early. I'm gonna start back waking up bright and early and getting y'all and getting my junk in early and getting out the way. That's what I said I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna wake up, get my junk in early, and go on, get out y'all way. You feel me? But I had to do my due diligence today because I was on Boots hard. I know y'all think I hate Boots, don't it? Y'all think I hate Boots, don't it? Y'all think I hate Boots, don't it? Let me get y'all out my kicks. Y'all think I hate Jerron, don't it? Don't nobody hate Jerron. Every time you ask me, I'm gonna tell you the same motherfucking thing. These people ain't beating no motherfucking Jerron Boots in. These people ain't beating no motherfucking Jerron Boots in. I won't even sit here and pretend to tell you that I believe that. I think if you give Conor Ben a couple more years, he'll have a chance to, though. You know what I mean? I think if you give him a couple more years, he'll have a chance to. Maybe by the end of next year, I think he have a chance to. Do I think he do it? Fuck no. Fuck no, I don't. I don't think he do it. But I want to see, but just because I don't believe that he do it, just because I don't believe that he'll do it, right, don't mean that he can't actually do it. Don't mean that Conor Ben can't come in there and surprise us all one day. And that's all I be saying. We could have our favorite prospects. We could think this guy is the best, but we really can't prove that until he proved it. You know what I mean? We really can't prove that until he proved it. You get what I'm saying? So I know he the best prospect. I got him ranked number 1. I got Conor Ben ranked number 2 and Virgil ranked number 3. A lot of people put Virgil number 2, right? But I think that Conor Ben Virgil thing is a lot closer than a lot of people, you know, realize or want to realize right now. But yeah, J-Man, you still in this junk, J-Man? Where my pen go? But hold on, let me get my pen, y'all. I be losing this shit like a motherfucker. What I do with my pen? Fuck I do with that pen? I sit this shit on. Damn it. Fuck I do with that pen, man. Oh shit, hold on real quick. But yeah. Yeah, see, they kind of close. Yeah, they ain't that far apart. Like, they ain't that far apart. And I ain't gonna lie, Crush. Before Virgil fight Saturday, I have Virgil above Conor. Before Virgil fight Saturday, and Virgil ain't look bad in his fight. But Virgil showed me something. Man. Virgil just can't. Virgil defensively, he's not that good defensively. That's what Virgil showed me. Now, he's not bad defensively, right? At all. He's not bad defensively. He needs some work defensively. I should say that, right? He still needs a lot of work defensively. And McKesson, if we just talking about boxing ability, right? McKesson is a better per boxer than Conor Ben. So I do got to state that, right? McKesson is a better per boxer than Conor Ben. But Conor Ben is one of those guys that when he hits you, you go feel him. You go feel Conor Ben every time he hits you. When Conor Ben swing and throw that punch in the lane, you go feel him every time. You know what I mean? And I could argue, right? And I could argue, right? Yoda. And I can argue, right, what's Virgil Ortiz's best asset? I found my pen now, y'all. What's Virgil Ortiz's best asset, y'all? What's Virgil Ortiz's best asset? His power, right? It's his power. That's what people talk about. Yeah, he got power. Knockout. That's his best power. In this fight, right, with Conor Benn, Virgil Ortiz and Conor Benn, do we really feel like Virgil Ortiz is that much stronger than Conor Benn? Like, is Virgil Ortiz so much stronger than Conor Benn that his power is going to be what see him to victory? No, he's not. I have a hard time. In fact, that's what I'm saying, Tex. But we know that. That's what everybody know, that Virgil hit hard. Everybody know that. That's what everybody know. But that's his best thing. His power is what gets him out of shit. You know what I mean? He's at his chin and his power. His chin, I don't know. I seen him get knocked down by a Mean Machine. You know what I mean? I ain't really never seen him fight a real puncher like that. He fought Mo Hooker, not a puncher. He fought McKenzie, not a puncher. He fought the Mean Machine. Will we consider him a puncher? I don't really consider that dude a puncher, man. That dude can punch, but man, I think Mean Machine overrated too. You know what I mean? But yeah, his chin. I guess we could throw his chin in there, but I don't. He's outside chin. He's outside chin. I mean, I guess you could say it. Yeah, but I don't think you want to. Conor Benn ain't the guy you want to get in there chesting your chin with, though. You know what I'm saying? He ain't the guy you want to get in there testing your chin with, type deal. But yeah, man, we just gotta with Virgil. Yeah, G5 a motherfucker. Yeah, with Virgil. Before Saturday, I had him beating Conor Benn, but right about now, I ain't sure. Right now, you know what I mean? I think I might have to put Conor Benn at the second prospect. after Jerome Boots Ennis. I think I'm at that point. Yeah, I think I'm at that point. I never learned. Virgil Ortiz still calling out Turnsborough Crawford, and I really wouldn't have no problem with it, right? But the funny part is you had a chance. The funny part is you had a chance to actually, fight him before he fought Sean Porter, and you said no. Now all of a sudden you ready when he about to fight Earl Spence in November. I be seeing that shit. Hold on, y'all.
Everybody wants it. Possibly going to go down one of the best fights in American history. Talk to us a little bit more about that. Where's the status of that as of right now?
Oh man, I love that fight. Hopefully, we can get that fight made. Down the line, and real soon. Not down the line, real soon, and give the fans what they've been looking for. Now, like.
No what, Big Tech? Now what, Big Tech? What happened, Big Tech? What I missed? What happened, Big Tech? What I missed, Big Tech? Oh, I hit that gas. I damn near coughed up my lung, boy. Shit. But hell yeah. He did not. You like Virgil? You like Virgil, Big Tex? You a Virgil guy? My Virgil keep hollering out. Virgil keep hollering out. Terrence Crawford, Big Tex. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. I got 15 people in here right now. I got 20 likes. I need all 15 of y'all to smash that like button for your boy. Get your boy to 30 of them things before y'all get up out of here. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, if you could, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate it. We're here having a boxing conversation. We're talking about the comments that Jerome Boots Ennis made to Connor Bean in response to the comments that Connor Bean made to Jerome Boost Ennis. Connor Bean, I still got Virgil Ortiz saying, yeah, okay, yeah, I figured it out. Ain't no problem with it. Ain't no problem with that big six. But I tell you this, that Connor boy closing the gap, man. I'm telling you, Big Tex, he closing that gap. He rapidly closing that gap. You know what I mean? Rapidly. I just don't like how much Virgil Ortiz get hit. You know what I mean? I just don't like how much he get hit. You getting there with a guy like Connor, you getting hit like that. That Hagar is not going to work against a puncher. That Hagar is not going to work against a puncher. A puncher, when you throw that Hagar up, he gonna start throwing. You know, he gonna start hitting you anywhere. He gonna start just throwing punches in general. You know what I mean? Yeah, DS. Connor Bean, man. Connor Bean. We having a conversation about what Jerome Boost Ennis had to say, you know, to the Bean man. You know what I mean? I thought he was fucking hilarious. You know what I mean? It might take you sound stupid. He fed up. I want him to highlight. I want him to I still want him to hit back at Speedy Rashidi Ellis too, dog. Like Speedy Rashidi Ellis had hit at him. Speedy Rashidi Ellis know how he hit at him. He said a little something. His team responded back, but I want to see necessarily what Jerron got to say. I'm putting it. He said Virgil try to go blow for blow with Ben. Yeah, I know. And that's why he gonna go to sleep. Facts, MP. And MP, that's the whole thing right there, MP. MP just said, I hope we can get these fights. I hope we can get those fights. Don't care who wins. It's good for boxing and us. Right. In the back of my mind, right? I really think that when we do finally get these fights, it's going to be for straps because Earl and Bud going to be gone out of the division by the time they fight is what I'm guessing. What I'm guessing is by the time these people really fight, you know what I mean? By the time Virgil and Boots and Connor Bean and all of them actually get in the ring and actually fight each other, I'm guessing it'll be after Earl and Bud already gone, after they already took care of their business. So my guess is straps gonna be on the line. Straps gonna be on the line when they fight. And that always make it better. Can't deny that always make it better. But I just think now it's the time that they start hitting at each other, though. Like, they haven't even been hitting at each other. And Virgil Ortiz still ain't hitting at near one of them. Every time they ask Virgil and his camp about one of them, they always tell them they need more time or they got a different focus, you know, or something like that. You know what I mean? And that ain't plausible. You know what I mean? You gotta knock off everybody to get to the top. You know what I mean? A lot of these people just want to skip the line. A lot of these people just want to skip the line, man. You can't skip the line. You can't skip the hard part. Can't skip the hard part. Then Ms. Joette said, who wins, Speedy or Boots? Now, that's the question I don't know. That's the question I don't know, Ms. Joette. That's the $1 million question right now. Who wins, Speedy or Boots? I think that's the $1 million question. And since you brought it back up, right? Jerron ain't said Speedy Rashidi Elliott's name, man. Like, he still ain't said nothing directly back to him. Like, if y'all listening, because I think y'all be listening. Matter of fact, I know y'all be listening, right? So if y'all listening right now, bro, ask some of them questions about Speedy. Ask Jerome Boots Ennis directly them questions about Speedy. Ask Boots directly about them drugs. Like the same way we just did Connor Bean, got cool. I get that. And I never thought Boots was ducking Connor Bean either. I was just stating it. I was just saying that because people were saying Connor Bean was ducking Jerron. That's what I was saying. So understand that. But he said something back to Connor Bean. I get it, man. But that Speedy Rashidi Ellis jump, I want to know Jerron Booth Ennis thoughts on that. I want to know how Jerron Ennis feel about that Speedy Rashidi, those Speedy Rashidi Ellis comments and everything. And I think some of that undertone that he had for Connor Bean just then, I think some of that undertone that he had for Connor Bean just then, I think it was some Speedy Rashidi Ellis in that. You know what I mean? He was like, these guys. I don't think he was just talking about Connor Bean at that point. Because he didn't say being named. He was like, these guys. You know what I mean? So I want to hear directly what he got to say. I want to hear directly what he got to say, you know what I mean, about Speedy Rashidi Ellis, because there's been a fight that's been in the back of our minds. I know what his camp said. His camp said if Speedy Rashidi Ellis had one more fight, televised fight, a good fight, a decent name, that they wouldn't mind fighting Speedy Rashidi Ellis on TV maybe middle of next year. But I want to know what Jerron think. I think Jerron almost said Speedy Rashidi Ellis' name when they asked him that kind of being question. He was like, him, whoever, man. I think he trying not to give nobody no promo or nothing like that. What Jerron doing right now, he ain't trying to spread no extra promo, which I understand. But when you boxing, it's a one-on-one sport. It's a direct kind of thing. So, I don't got a problem with people saying names then. You know what I mean? But it's getting to a point where now, at first it was a point where, what's good, Jelly Bean? Appreciate you sliding through. At first, we was at a point where, people were so afraid of Jerron Booth Ennis and the rewards weren't big enough that they would never fight him. Now we're reaching the point where the rewards are, big enough, right? The rewards are worth the risk now, you know what I mean? So people will risk losing to fight Jerron Booth Ennis now. And I think now we're about to get a lot more people starting to come out and mention Jerron Booth Ennis' name. We've been in a period right now for a long time where, Jerron Booth Ennis has been seen as the boogeyman. Nobody want to fight him because it was high risk, low reward. Well, now the reward is kind of high with Booth being ranked so high in these divisions, with Booth getting that big Showtime deal, getting that new big, pretty shiny Showtime deal. It is kind of lucrative to fight Booth. Now, it's more lucrative than it was at first. It's more lucrative than it was at first, for sure, right? So now we getting to the point where Jerron Booth Ennis is coming out of that boogeyman phase, right? He coming out of that boogeyman phase because people not afraid to fight him no more because people want that bag that comes attached with Jerron Booth Ennis, right? So now we getting to the point where people are going to be calling that Jerron Booth Ennis. People are going to be hitting that Jerron, asking for these fights because people want to try their hand now. They want to try his hand now. You know what I mean? They want what he got. They see Showtime got a vested interest in Jerron Booth Ennis. I got 18 people in the building. Can I get y'all to smash that like button for your boy? Can I get everybody in the building that ain't smashed the like button to smash that like button for your boy? I need 10 more likes. Y'all get your boy to 30. I'm at 20 right now. 15 people in the building. If you're in the building, you ain't smashed the like button, leave out. Hit that thumbs up. Come back in. Greatly appreciate you. If you're here, it's because you want to be here, and I'm glad that you can. So can you do your boy a favor? Can you smash that like button for your boy? Can you let YouTube know you can? Can you let YouTube know that we over here cooking right now on this early morning? Can you let YouTube know that we over here doing a damn good job? You know what I mean? Can you let YouTube know that you over here right now? Greatly appreciate it. I know sometimes we forget. We roll on in. We want to hop in the boxing conversation so quick. We'll look right over that, that thumbs up. But that thumbs up helps out the creator in more ways than you really know. If you can't give a cash app, you can't give a donation, you can't give a super chat or nothing like that, you could do a whole lot by just hitting that like button. Literally, you can do a whole lot. Set the algorithm off. All you got to do is smash that like button. That help out a lot more than people realize. If we could get more, or the like button being smashed when we coming through these great content creator pages and shit, the world would be a better place because nobody likes ever matches their views. Y'all notice that? You know what I mean? So I know sometimes we forget So I just like to remind y'all, if y'all could, when y'all roll on in, if y'all could, smash that like button for your boy. Greatly appreciate it. I know I get a lot of new people, coming in and out every day. I don't really have the same base of people. My comments, the people who in the chat who not afraid of me, who not afraid to talk to me, who don't see me and then get intimidated. You know what I mean? Shit like that. I have these same people in here every day, but I know I get a lot of new people that come in that may want to view a certain topic. So those are the people that I be talking to when I be telling y'all, I hope it ain't your first time, but if you could, not make it your last time, if you could, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon. I be talking to my in and outers, throughout the day, not the people who come here every day and support the MPs, the jelly beans, the DSs and shit like that, the Nazes, the people who are already comfortable with your boy. I be telling the people who drop in and out, you know what I mean? Whether y'all go be here for a good time or a long time, if y'all could, smash that like button for your boy. But yeah, Jerome Boost Ennis, he getting to that point where people are no longer afraid to take the risk to fight Jerome Boost Ennis because he got that bag attached to him now. So you're going to start to get more people to call out your name. Jerome, my thing is, look at where you at right now. My thing is, Jerome, look at where you at right now. Look at how you got there. You got there, by fighting the people they put in front of you, and you got there by calling out the best names, right? You got there by calling out the best names. You get into a spot, Jerome, where you're about to be the superstar. You're about to be the money man. You're about to be the one that they look at. You're about to be the one that everybody calls. You're about to be the name that everybody calls. Now, I'm saying that to say that I want y'all to listen to the undertone of Jerome Boost Ennis, the undertone of Jerome Boost Ennis when they ask him that question about Connor being, he's agitated. Cassandra, what's good, Cassandra? Appreciate you sliding through this junk, Cassandra. Could y'all do your boy a favor if y'all just rolling in like my girl Cassandra? Could y'all do your boy a favor? Could y'all smash that like button? And if this your first time, if you could not make it your last time, subscribe to the channel as well. Greatly appreciate you. We in here having a boxing conversation. We talking about the comments that Jerome Boost Ennis had to say towards Connor Bean. Connor Bean, has a fight coming up with Chris Eubank. Jerome Boost Ennis is rumored to have a fight coming up with Montes Stanonis. But I love the fact that these guys are hitting at each other. These guys are putting each other on notice that I see you. I see you. This is basically what's going on. You know what I'm saying? This is both of them saying that, yes, we will fight one day. And this is the kind of stuff I like in boxing. You know what I mean? I like the lineage of shit. I like the build-up. I know every fight that I want to see can't be made right here today. What's good, Edgar Chavez? Appreciate you sliding through this, John Edgar. Glad you can make it, Pimp. Glad you can make it. Could y'all do your boy a favor? Smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Greatly appreciate you. But yeah, I like it when these guys, have build up to these fights. It's needed. It's boxing. People, boxing ain't as big as it used to be in America. So a lot of these fights will take time to build to get eyes on it. And I understand that part. So talk your shit, but make sure when you talking your shit that you really plan to follow through with it. So you don't fall in that Ryan Garcia category and clout chasing category. You know what I mean? Type deal. And that's all that I be on. But Jerome Boost Ennis, people I think he dealing with a culture change right now, a shift change. You know what I mean? He got real agitated. It seems like he seems real agitated with people calling out his name. And trust me, I understand. You know what I mean? Because we all been there at some point, in some fashion, at some level in our life. You know what I mean? All right. Like this is just like the saying people say, if ain't nobody talking about you, you ain't doing enough. Or if ain't nobody talking about you, you doing bad, or you must not be doing good if ain't nobody talking about you. I need somebody to go tell Jerome Boost Ennis that, like right now. Don't get agitated by it, bro. Because me doing this YouTube thing, me doing this content, I had to go to an adjustment period where I'm like, bro, why this man saying my name, bro? Why this man keep saying my name? Hey, fool. Why this man keep bringing up my name, bro? Why this man like, bro, I don't even know you. I don't talk to you. I don't watch your show. Shut up talking to me, fool. Don't say shit about me, bro. I don't be talking about you on my show. I'll be over here talking boxing, trying to get my page up, get my engagement up, get my likes up. I smash my like, but I'm over here doing my own thing, bro. Don't be saying my motherfucking name. But then I realized that I couldn't do that. I can't do that because people are going to talk about you when you're growing. When you grow, when you're doing new things, when you're doing big things, when you're doing things that people want to do, when you're doing the same things that people want to do, when you're having more success at them or the same amount of success as them, you're going to get talked about. It comes with the territory. Jerome Boost Ennis, you are now hitting the stage where you're no longer the hunter. You still may be a hunter at heart, right? In your heart, you still a hunter, but you're no longer the hunter as far as this financial situation go, as far as this notoriety situation go, as far as, I got to get into position. You're no longer the hunter, Jerron. You are now the hunted. People want what you have now, Jerron. You have something that people want now. Now you ain't got no strap, but you got power. And I mean power as in you got power to make stuff happen, to make networks move. Networks like you. You got power, Jerron. You got belief. You got the belief of the people. You have the people believing in you. Everybody look at Jerron Ennis and be like, yes, this is the guy. You got power. You got belief. You got the it factor that people like to see. So with great power comes great responsibility. So what I need for Jerron is to realize now that a lot of these guys gonna call your name because you basically you number one in the crop of the next up. You number one for the new school. You number one for the new wave. So you're going to get your name called. And he already agitated. And Boots already agitated with the shit. I died listening to that fucking interview. The man said, you sound stupid. I'm sick of these. I'm sick of these motherfuckers calling my name. The man said, I'm sick of these people calling my name. Everybody. Just line them up. Put them in the ring. We'll make it happen. Send the contract. That man already getting agitated, man. Shout out Boots Ennis, dog. But I love it though. I love it. But Boots, you gotta realize, man, it's that boogeyman aura is kind of fading away now. Not because, you ain't still got it, not because you ain't still a threat, not because you ain't still whooping ass. That ain't it at all. It's just that now you got a bag attached to that ass whooping. You got some notoriety attached to that ass whooping now. You know what I mean? So people are more willing to take that ass whooping now. So a lot of these guys are going to be hitting at you, calling your name, and now we hit the new spot. We're in the new place with Jerron and ourselves too, whether we want to realize it or not. You know what I mean? Now we got to see how Jerron react as being the hunted and not the hunter. You know what I mean? And I say this because y'all know I keep shit straight down the middle. I keep it consistent. We got to pay attention to how he react being the hunted. And I tell you this right now, he 0 for 3 or maybe 1 for 2, right? Blair Cobbs hit at him in public. He said, he told Blair Cobb, you ain't done enough. You know what's up, right? Another Speedy Rashida Ellis hit at him, said he want to fight, right? He ain't said nothing to Speedy Rashida Ellis yet. You know what I mean, right? Connor Bean, hit at him. He responded, to Connor Bean. You know what I mean? Type deal. So he said Ben could get it. He said anybody could get it at any time. But these guys are directly hitting at him. You know what I mean? So when he's the hunter, his record is flawless. But his record is him being the hunted. I don't know. It's like he kind of telling everybody, you got to get your weight up before you fight me, or I'll sweep you under the table, so I don't gotta fight you. You know what I mean? And I don't think none of these guys beat Jerome Boost Ennis or nothing like that. But it just it's the optics of it. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy, whether you're here for a good time or a long time. If y'all could, so well, please do your boy a favor. Smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in, whether you're here for a good time or a long time. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, of course I'm watching Jerome Boots and it's like, he one of the best fighters out. He one of the most watched up and coming fighters. Hell yeah, I'm a fan of Jerome Boots. I done told y'all like 17 times on this joint. I think he next up. You know what I mean? Nobody outside Earl or Bud even stand a chance, to beat Jerome Boots Ennis really. I think maybe you give Ben a couple more years, he may stand a chance. I think Speedy Rashida Ellis stands a chance. I mean, right now, Speedy Rashida Ellis, Bud, and Earl. Outside of that, I personally don't think nobody stand a chance to beat him. Conor Ben may have a chance in a couple of years, but like as it stands, maybe 3 people, 2 people, maybe 3 people. You know what I mean? Maybe 3 people. You know what I mean? But that's my thought. That's what I think. That's what I feel. I don't really know that until Boots get out there and prove it. I could say he beat up all these people. You know what I mean? Well, that means that I just don't want him to fight nobody until he fight Speedy, Earl, or Bud. And that's not realistic. So there are other people coming up, that I think can give him a run, you know what I mean? Could possibly get him if he come in there off his A game. And I'm talking about Boots on his A game. I think he beats all these people. But it is a fight. Any given fight, anything can happen. If a fighter come in there mentally or physically off one of these days, you never know who could beat him. That's why you got to fight the fight. You know what I mean? So, there's a couple guys who I think that if he don't come in on his A game could get him. You know what I mean? There's some guys who I think, could, give him a run, could get him right any day of the week, even on his best. Earl, Bud, Speedy, right? And then there's people who I think could get him and give him a run if he come in off of his game. You know what I mean? Conor Ben, people like that. It ain't even it's a short list of people, y'all. It's a short list of people, dog. Like it's 4 people. and Ben sounds stupid if you tell it to somebody else, but if you asking me, like I see it. I can see Ben, catching him with something. Right now, I'm saying right now, Ben is on the short list of if he come in off of his game, you know what I'm saying, he may be able to get him. And the people on the list who I think may be able to get him, Bud, Earl, and Speed, you know what I mean? So it's a short list. As they said, Speedy too small for Boots, but he a compact athlete, he explosive, and he's strong. You know what I mean? Boots is what? Now, Speedy what? How tall Speedy? Speedy 5'9", ain't it? 5'8", and Boots 5'10". And I actually think they reach is about the same, something like that. Somebody find out Speedy Rashida Ellis reach and height, and find out Jerome Boots Ennis reach and height. You know what I mean? But Speedy, I think, and I don't really think that matter, man. Speedy could fight. Speedy could fight. Speedy, a compact athlete, full of power, explosive guy. Speedy could fight, man. You know what I mean? But the list ain't long, though. The list ain't long. But I like, I like these guys, trading these barbs. I like these guys, you know what I mean? Finally acknowledging each other. Conor Ben and Speedy, I said Speedy shit. Conor Ben and Jerome Boots Ennis. I like these guys, finally acknowledging each other, finally acknowledging that, oh yeah, I see you. Ah yeah, we could get it. We could get it one of these days. If you really want it, you know what I mean? We can get it. Like it's a lot of that going on, type deal, and I like it. And I do like it, type deal. We need more of this. We need more of the prospects fighting the prospects. Y'all do your boy a favor. If y'all in the building right now, y'all smash that like button before I get up out of here. I ain't getting up out of here until y'all give me 30 likes. I need 4 more likes. I got 26 likes. I need 4 of y'all in here that ain't smashed that like button to smash that like button for your boy. Y'all seen your boy on at the door the right way. Brother G5 is about to come on shortly. You know what I mean? G5 in the morning. Make sure y'all slide over there to G5 in the morning. Now I need 3 of y'all to smash that like button for your boy. Greatly appreciate y'all because I'm not getting up out of here until y'all get your boy right before I own up out the door. Cassandra said Boots 5'10", 74-inch arm reach. Okay, bet. So what's Speedy Rashida's queen? Shout out my girl Cassandra with the info. 5'10", 74. Okay, so what's Speedy Rashida Ellis? What's Speedy Rashida Ellis John? When her had Speedy 5. Now I told you I knew I want 2 out. I knew they weren't that far from you, Jay. You know what I mean? So they bout in the same ballpark. You know what I mean? They bout in the same ballpark. And Speedy Rashida Ellis is the only guy, athlete for athlete, athletic ability for athletic ability. Power for power. You know what I mean? Speed for speed. Is Speedy Rashida Ellis faster than Boots? You know what I mean? He match up with him. Speedy Rashida Ellis match up with him. Speedy is the only young guy that I know, I think we'll be able to stand a chance right now. And again, I just think, just like I think Boots beats all these dudes, I think, Speedy Rashidi Ellis will be able to give him a run for his money. The thing is, I don't know. I got to see. I got 15 people in the building. I got 27 likes. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. I need 3 of y'all in here that ain't smashed that like button to smash that like button. If you came in, I know sometimes we come in a little too quick. We want to get in on the boxing conversation. It'll slip our minds. But if you in here right now, you ain't smashed the like button. If you could, roll out. Hit that thumbs up. Come on back in. You know what I mean? Greatly appreciate you. Greatly appreciate you. Yeah, if y'all could let YouTube know that your boy live right now, let YouTube know that you came through. Let YouTube know that I'm doing a good job right now. Support is free. You got the super chats, you got the cash out, and you also got that like button. That like button take us farther than y'all will ever know. Content creators greatly appreciate something as subtle as the smashing of the like button. But yeah, they is Boots and Ellis in the same division. Yeah, facts. They both at 147. They both at 147 pounds. They both at 147. Yep, they both at one, and they both on the PBC side now. Speedy Rashidi Ellis just made his way over there to the PBC too. So yep, they both at the PBC too. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button, whether you're here for a good time or a long time. If y'all could, I'm about to get up out of here pretty soon. I need 3 of y'all to smash that like button for me, though. I got 27 likes. I want y'all to get your boy to 30 before I get up out of here. You know what I mean? Do the right thing like Spike Lee. You know what I mean? On the way in, y'all wipe your feet, smash that like button, whether you're here for a good time or a long time, whether it's your first time. If you could not make it your last time, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? We're here having a Boots and Conor Ben conversation. Boots responded to Conor Ben. Boots responded to Conor Ben's call out. Conor Ben basically said, yeah, Jerome Boots Ennis, he a great fighter, and he'll fight that I want to fight. And when you really compare their resumes to mine, that you can't compare it. The reporter told Jerome Boots Ennis, what Conor Ben had to say. Jerome Boots Ennis basically straight up said, you sound stupid. And we can make that fight anytime and anywhere that you want to make it. You know what I mean? So I had to come here and do my due diligence on that tip. Y'all do your boy a favor. 19 people in the building. I need 3 of y'all to smash that like button for your boy. Go and get your boy up to 30 likes. Don't be coming in here window washing and window watching. You know what I mean? Smash that like button for your boy. You came through, right? You already came through. So you might as well go smash that like button. You're not already here. I done got the view. You know what I mean? I synced it. I synced you. I synced the number grow. And I synced you leave when I start asking you to smash that like button like I asked you for some money. Matter of fact, okay, maybe if I start asking y'all for money, y'all start smashing my like button. You know what I mean? I'm going to start asking y'all for money. I'm going to start asking everybody for money. Maybe that'll get y'all to smash my like button. Y'all get tired of me asking for money. Maybe that'll make it. I'm like, smash. I'm like, y'all, I'm going to start asking for donations, right? And then I'm going to say, oh, you can smash that like button. And I'm going to see if they help my likes go up. I'm going to be like, everybody, I'm just going to start dropping my cash out, right? Just like, hey, everybody send me money. Or you can smash my like button. I'm going to see if they get my likes up. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to see how that works. People don't be wanting to do. People don't be wanting to do what you ask them, right? So maybe if I ask y'all to do some other shit, maybe y'all will do the latter. You know what I mean? Maybe y'all will do the latter. But I ain't going to keep y'all in this motherfucker too long. I'm finna get the fuck up out of here. My brother 5 finna go live. You know what I mean? I'm going to head over there if y'all want to catch me on the other side. Y'all want to catch me on the other side, y'all can catch your boy over there. You know what I mean? Appreciate everybody coming through this journey. Again, I'm going to come on a little later as well. You know what I mean? Talk about this all-women's pay-per-view card that they didn't put together for Clarissa Shields Marshall. Want to run down, all the ladies. Make sure y'all tune in for that joint. Go do that about 10:30, maybe 10:30 Central, 11:30 Central, something like that. So make sure y'all follow through. Cassandra. Shout out my girl Cassandra, man. See what I'm saying? Shout out my girl. That's why I mess with Cassandra. Appreciate you, Cassandra. Cassandra. Hey, y'all heard Cassandra. Smash that like button and send money. Tell them, smash that like button. Y'all heard Cassandra. Smash that like button and send. Hey, look, and the funny part is y'all hit my like button now. That's crazy, Cassandra. Cassandra, they hit the like button now because my likes went up. I got the 30 likes that I was looking for. Y'all do your boy. And I got 29 because somebody just took it away. Y'all need one more like till I get the 30. Y'all gonna do your boy a favor. Y'all gonna do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy so your boy can go and get a powder. Yeah, tell him, Cassandra. Oh, man. I ain't gonna play with y'all, man. Shout out to my girl, Cassandra. Appreciate it, Cassandra. You just made my morning. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here, though, man. Skin the Hardaway Southern Tea. This ain't the past. This ain't the future. But this the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Love.